here from what Solomon is saying is, I decided my way in. With God's help and grace, I got to decide to come out. But these kinds of decisions that I must be willing to make to decide my way out, I must be willing to make unpreferred decisions. Very often, when you pursue easy, you find trouble. So some of us, you're running from hard. That's why you keep running into it.
Okay.
So what's an unpreferred decision? 3 things. I'm done, Tess. Here it is. Number 1, it's a decision where you refuse to be deterred by conditions. Verse 4, whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. The farmer watched the wind because the farmer is thinking that when I scatter this seed, if the wind is blowing, it could blow the seed away from and out of the soil that I wanted to fall on. And then he says, he who looks at the clouds will not reap. Remember, you're thinking about rain. So what Solomon is teaching here is not that you should ignore conditions. It's that you shouldn't be controlled by conditions. And what many people are pursuing are preferable conditions when what God promises is clear instruction. So the question isn't, are the conditions what you prefer?
Western
The question is the instruction?
Game 4. The New Orleans Pelicans have a commanding
If I had time, I'll take you to Old Testament and I'll show you how many miracles would have been this if someone had been controlled by conditions.
Find out tonight.
When the prophet said, make me a cake first.
The quest for the
Not in
best
the
in the
condition.
West continues.
To make you a cake
Coming up
first.
next.
Welcome to Playoff Basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, a series on the brink. A Western Conference champion could very well be crowned here in Game 4. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the New Orleans Pelicans, along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. McDaniels out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Darius Garland, and it's Maverick in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, we've got P.J. Washington. He's out there with Anthony Davis.
Kyrie Irving
out there with
everything.
Flag. You look at the Mavericks,
Playing in Atlanta.
they are on their heels, facing elimination
Lord, it's
down
2020.
3-0 in these conference finals.
Well, they're a desperate team, and desperate teams are unpredictable. Some just roll over and give up, while others continue to fight. We'll see what they're made of tonight.
Here's Malone. Pass to Maverick. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. It's a 3-point game. Washington outside. Back to Irving.
As you do the path of the wind,
From the wing, 6 to shoot, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And how about this team so far in the playoffs? They've won a staggering 11 games in a row, and there seems to be no end in sight.
Yeah, can they keep this going is the question, right? I mean, so
what we're really after is not clarity. We're after certainty. God's like, I'm going to give you clarity of instruction, not certainty of outcome. You don't know which way the wind's going to blow. There are things about, and he uses like the human fetus and how God is able by his grace life to give birth and to create another life inside of a life. He's like, just like part of that is a mystery, part of the way I work is a mystery. There might be a season where I breathe on everything you're doing and you can't do anything wrong. And then it seems like there might be a season where my hands are behind my back and I breathe on nothing and you feel like nothing's going right. He says, you can't predict Some of us, what we have is a demand for certainty. I'm doing all this work. I need to know this work's going to work. When the Bible says the work always works, it just doesn't always work the way we think it works. Proverbs 14:23 says, in all labor there's profit. So sometimes it works for you. Sometimes it works on you. Sometimes the harvest is currency. Sometimes the harvest is character. The reason some of you, well, what we're the question is the instruction clear? The cake first. You must be willing to make unpreferred. Yeah, it's for the purpose of you being open to having a conversation.
So far, they have been dominant in this postseason. They are a buzzsaw that no team wants to go up against right now.
Here's flag. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. Washington passes to Martinez.
Disruption emotionally.
Left side Irving. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game.
It is to open you for correction.
Here's Malone.
It's for the purpose of you
Face to Maverick. Unloads. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Washington outside.
Nice
ball movement by Dallas. Martinez. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
You got to decide to come. These kinds of decisions
here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. They get it back. Maverick. Soft touch off the glass. Mavericks got 5 points.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Trouble.
During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Second, Zion Williamson.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Irving against Garland.
So what's the preferred decision? 3 things I've done to us. Here it is. Number 1.
And there's
it's a decision where you refuse to be deterred by conditions.
He is struggling for the quarter.
Verse 4. Whoever watches the wind
pass him alone.
Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. The farmer looks the wind because the farmer is thinking that when I scatter this seed,
and from the field after that one,
blowing, it could blow the seed away from and out of the soil that I want it to fall on. And then it says, he who looks at the clouds will not reap. Remember, they're thinking about rain. So what Solomon is teaching here is not that you should ignore conditions. It's that you shouldn't be controlled by conditions.
For 4 now.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead. But you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Malone.
Is the instruction.
He's got 7. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Martinez. This one for 3. Again, missed by Dallas.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Malone. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
We can't play better defense than that. But rolling that mid-range area.
The conditions
finally a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into the groove.
And Malone gets it to go.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Here's Martinez, guarded by Garland. Pass to Davis. And here is Irving from downtown. The shot, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
So you can understand the work of God.
Mavericks trail by 15.
It's like, so you can, it's like,
that's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
There's sometimes what we really after is not clarity. We have the certainty.
Here's Malone. He's got 9. Drives to the hoop. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
The human fetus, God is able by his grace to give birth
Washington
to create
outside.
another inside. Just like that is a mystery.
Here's Martinez.
Is a mystery.
To the middle. Shot clock at 6.
Everything you do, and you can do anything. It seems like there might be a season.
Here's Malone. Pass to Maverick.
You feel like nothing's going right. It's if you can't predict.
Here's Malone. Davis with a rebound.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
What we have is
Here's Martinez. Back to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that
It
list.
just doesn't always work the way we think it
Stolen by
was.
Davis.
Proverbs 14:23 says, in all labor there's profit.
Pass to Martinez.
So sometimes it works.
Back to Davis.
Got it.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Sometimes our harvest is currency. Sometimes our harvest is character.
Here's New Orleans. They're on a 19-6 run.
The reason some of you are not so fragile
Here's Malone.
is because
He's
of
guarded by
how
Irving.
you failed.
And that was
experience
good.
will fail
Maverick.
you.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
This is sitting.
Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Malone. He's guarded by Irving. McDaniels from long range. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
One sense is
Inside.
hesitancy.
Here's Davis.
To fully embrace
Again,
your heart
Dallas.
into this next theme, missing person theme.
New Orleans has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land.
You're bringing
Impressive.
your gifts to it, your heart still with you, though.
Malone, pass to Maverick. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things
Again.
a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Mavericks trail by 18. Pass to Martinez. Allen outside. Screen by Lively. Allen can't get it to go.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
On the wing, Strus. For three, Fears. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Pass to Lively. And here's Allen. Nifty move. Nice ball movement by Dallas. And it's Washington missing. New Orleans leading by 21. Here's Fears. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Yeah, shooting clearly the #1 priority for Fears there. Showing some confidence in his J.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Washington, a screen on Strus. Down low. Shot to stop the run. And the layup by Washington.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
On the wing, Strus. To the right side. Here's Fears. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Allen. He's scoreless. Here's Martinez. Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Martinez. Guarded by Poole. Washington passes to Irving. Drills it. He's now 1 for 8 in this one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. Now Poole. Baseline jumper. Lively grabs the miss.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
There's 1:47 left in the first. Right side, Irving. Low block shot. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
I just love the ball move.
Here's Martinez. Lively finds Irving. We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. The Pelicans pull it in. Mavericks got rebound number 8 now.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
For 3, Fears. Mavericks with a rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
They set the pick to the middle. Here's Lively. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Out to the right wing. Poole outside. Pass to Maverick. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Mavericks got 15 points.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely.
And he's basically automatic from here. And that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And the Pelicans making a change here. Both free throws good from Irving. Poole with the ball. No points so far. An easy 2 on the layup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's New Orleans running away with this one. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Max Christie. And it's Allen in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Clock at 6. Malone can't get it to go. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. It's blocked. And they're able to recover. Outside Davis. For 3. Dallas, no good that time either. New Orleans has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Pass to Malone. Top of the key. Davis for the rebound. For Dallas, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Allen, the pass to Brogdon. Back to Allen. Brogdon with a screen on McDaniels. The 3, Allen. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Malone. 11 points in the game. The 3 is up. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Allen with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Garland against Brogdon. Back to Allen. The rebound by Malone.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That one falls. Malone's got 13.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And Dallas calls time here.
You know what's happening, man. Here comes your King Crew.
I'm done. Made some decisions. You made some decisions that have contributed to delay. Here's the gospel. Here's some good news. The story of the incarnation, the story of Jesus, the story not just of the incarnation, but the crucifixion and the resurrection. It's the story of God making provision to rescue humanity from a predicament that decisions got them into. We're human enough to get ourselves in. He was God enough to get us out. Some of us feel on the schedule because of our choices and our decisions. But I want to pray the wind of God of acceleration behind your back. And I want to encourage you with a statement that a pilot from Delta encouraged me with when I was coming back to Atlanta Thursday. When we were getting ready to descend, he says, "This is your captain speaking.
Flag checked in for Christie.
I got some schedule because he was God enough to get us out. Humanity from a predicament that decisions got them into. Not just of the incarnation, but the crucifixion and the... I've made some decisions. You've made some decisions that have contributed to delay. Here's the gospel. Here's some good news.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
The story of the incarnation, the story of Jesus, the story not just of the
Now here's
incarnation, but the
Brogdon.
crucifixion
Hasn't
and the
gotten one to fall
resurrection.
yet.
It's a story
It's
of
lively, high
God
post.
making provision to rescue humanity from a predicament that
The
decisions
rebound
got them
by
into.
Allen.
They really have a commanding
We're human
lead,
enough
not
to get
just in
ourselves
points, but in
He was God
rebounds as
enough to get
well.
us out.
Here's Malone. He's got 13.
Some of us feel behind
Davis
schedule
with a
because of our
rebound.
choices and our
Davis has got
decisions.
4 rebounds in
But
the game.
I want to pray the wind of God of acceleration behind your back.
And in the second
And I
quarter,
want
a
to
little under
encourage you
3.5 minutes
with a
played
statement
already.
that a pilot from Delta encouraged me with when I was coming back to
6
Atlanta
on the shot
Thursday.
clock.
When we were getting ready to descend, he says, "This is your captain speaking."
It's
I've
hauled
got
in
some
by
good
New Orleans.
news. Although we had a delay from our destination,
Here's Malone.
I want to inform you that we caught a tailwind. We will
Out to
be
Garland.
arriving at Hartsfield International right on time. This is your spiritual campus.
Inside. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
Has to flag. Brogdon with a screen on McDaniels. Now here's Davis.
Somebody praise him for the win. Yes, he
McDaniels
really
inside.
throws.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Garland. Allen's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, tough two from Allen, showing his grit.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Davis with it. He's against Messi. Blocked!
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
McDaniels passes to Malone. Over Brogdon. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Mavericks. On the wing, Davis. Back to Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Messi. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Hi, Tina. How are you?
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Irving. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's New Orleans already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
The rest day.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside.
Looking at the series breakdown, that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Guys up quick. So that's up quick.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And for Dallas, they're shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. They've got Darius Garland, Zion Williamson out there with Jaden McDaniels, and it's Maverick in at the 5, down low.
So effective in swing rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Pass to McDaniels. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good, McDaniels.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Down low. And that one's good. Irving. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Malone. He's guarded by Irving. To the middle. It's stolen by Lively. Pass to Washington. Releases. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Kept alive. Maverick. Here's Malone. He's got 15. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Martinez. Oh, he pats it down.
That is incredible.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. New Orleans leading by 22. Here's Malone. Sweet little floater. Malone's got 17.
And ladies and gentlemen, there's no wet spot out there. He was just broken down.
Yeah, you don't see guys weak-legged like that very often. We'll be seeing that play for weeks to come.
Lively with a screen on McDaniels. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Here's Malone. He's guarded by... Oh, flying high!
Unreal!
Throwing it down!
That's just incredible. Woo!
Just filthy. There's no other word for that.
Just putting the defense to shame.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the practice hours that went into that. That could have gone into something else.
Good. Mavericks got 22 points.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And they doubled up Irving. Here's Martinez. Back to Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Washington missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Malone, pass to Williamson. Here's Malone. He's got 19. Garland for 3. That shot is off. The steal. Williamson with it. Irving picks him up. Pass to Maverick. Here's Malone. Here's Maverick, covered by Lively. And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 24 points tonight for Maverick.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And And Dallas calls time here.
For your deep hand through.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Allen against Strus. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Russell. Jacks up a three. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Malone, guarded by Brogdon. Here's Fears. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Misi. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Dallas. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Martin, the pass to Brogdon. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance... I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Pass to Lively. To the inside. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
New Orleans has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Driving to the basket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Russell. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, it's stolen. And they're pushing it up. Here's Malone, guarded by Russell. And here's Strus outside. And the three-pointer goes. Strus has got 6.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And so it's New Orleans cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go for New Orleans. They've got Daniel Gafford. Flag is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Malone.
Man, I really hate that because on the real, he just ran up. Like this, and this is what I be questioning about his dead eye, bro. Because he just ran up. No, like why is it going down to 0 because of that? The meter is going down to 0 because of that. Are you serious? Where is your dead eye? I know this ain't Hall of Fame. Like what?
And the rebound goes to Dallas. Brogdon from outside. The Pelicans pull it in. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the floater. Pass to Flag. And here's Gafford. And Williamson with the block.
Great timing by Zion. Met him near the rim.
Here's Malone. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Malone's got 25 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And there's the drive. It's tipped.
This was in bold on Flag scouting reports. His ability to shut down shots.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Gafford passes to Allen. 6 to shoot. Back to Gafford. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Malone. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Malone. Here's Queen. He tries for 3. He drops it from range. Queen's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Pass to Martinez. to the left wing. Here's Flag. And it's Maverick with a rebound. Maverick's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Malone. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Maverick. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Outside Brogdon. Got a hand on it. Here's Malone. He's guarded by Gafford. Malone can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Wide open look. And he knocks the jumper down.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Good work defensively by Brogdon. And it's Brogdon with the ball for Dallas. 4-3. Pure from three-point range.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Malone.
So
Martinez grabs the board. Martinez.
I guess start using a pro stick, bro. Honestly. Especially when they come into like contact with initiative and all that. The square don't do that. Nothing the square do that.
Lifting off and hammering it down. Flag just springing off the floor.
Here's Malone. Pass to Maverick. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Here's Flag. Pulls it. Can't hit that one.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Outside Brogdon. To the paint. Martinez passes to Gafford. Here's Flag. Here's the 3. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Maverick. The kick out to Poole. Here's Malone. Oh, from deep. That one no good. Dallas has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Martinez passes to Allen. Pass to Brogdon. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, he led it with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Malone. Guarded by Brogdon. Malone. Pass to Maverick.
I mean, not.
The left side wing. Here's Malone.
Like, bro. Nothing. There was no green. There was no green. Are you serious? I guess. But like how? Like what is that's a
and they recover it. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Williamson.
My goodness, he finally hit a 3.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Brogdon from outside. And it's Maverick with the rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Malone. Pass to Poole. Intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And that one's good. Martinez.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 29 points.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Gafford with a screen on Poole. And it's Gafford missing. New Orleans has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth.
Come on now, you want to talk about a crazy vertical. That was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hand.
They didn't get the ankle breaker. What the heck?
Time? Oh, my. And there aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Boy, what an impressive showing from them here in these conference finals. Right from the jump, they having another steal.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. Pass to Queen. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Brogdon. Allen, right side. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
And that is why you want the ball in Brogdon's hands, running your offense.
Here's Malone, guarded by Brogdon. Poole outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Right.
Williamson passes to Malone. Banked it in on the glass. Malone's got 33 points.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans take the series and will move on.
Well, for all the hard work they put in this season, they're the deserving champions of the West. Credit this entire organization, the front office, the coaching staff, the players, their families. A lot of sacrifices have to be made to get to this point.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they've faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. They'll be carrying some serious momentum into the finals.
So for tonight, they'll celebrate being the Western Conference champions. But tomorrow, all attention on the NBA Finals. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. See you next time.
18% from three. Yeah, I absolutely have to work on my shot selection. It is absolutely horrendous. That is not okay whatsoever. And you know what? Actually, I'm about to, that is freaking horrendous. I need to I, I need to make a call. Of course they're making. Ew, why is that her go-to? That's nasty and slow. She way better handles that. That is too slow. No way. Her shot is Kevin Durant. So why can I get her timing down? So that no. Something about that's not right. 'Cause I got her timing on the money, but he has that same shot, and his is all over the place. When I tell you I have hers on the money, like bro, I know those open shots and all, but like having the tempo on the money, his is all over the place. He has that same shot, unless I'm tweaking. Yeah, very quick and all that. All right, we'll see in game.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The New Orleans Pelicans delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away, the first chapter begins against the Knicks. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And taking a look at New York. This is it, their whole season, all their effort, all their energy to get them here, the final.
And I'm sure the feeling in their locker room was different today. That finals atmosphere is unlike anything else. This is what it's all about.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Ward is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. To Brunson.
Okay, Brunson.
Nah.
AKA
Okay.
JB, showing he's
Okay.
got some bounce, too.
Nah.
Malone looking around.
Absolutely.
A terrific shot on the turnaround.
And not just that he dunked. He dunked. Nah. Okay.
They're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Towns a screen on Malone. Brunson goes in. Just 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Malone. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And this has been a truly remarkable postseason for them. 12 straight wins. No losses on the board. I mean, they've gotten exactly where they wanted to go. The NBA Finals.
And at this point, who is going to bet against them? They've made stringing together playoff wins look easy. And the one thing you always got to be careful of is how different the NBA Finals are from every series you've played so far. This is going to be the absolute biggest challenge they face. And we may see this group in a much more competitive series here in the finals.
And there's the drive. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Stolen by Garland. Pass to Malone. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Garland dishes to Malone. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And 11 points for Cowboy.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Knicks trail by 9. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at Maverick, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Zion Williamson, even better.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Brunson, and he drives in. And that one is good.
Well, we know Brunson is a guy who excels at playing through contact. Sometimes, actually many times, he's the guy initiating the contact.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw tonight.
Talk about a high-molded, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
Malone can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Cowboys going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hart the pass to Brunson. Offline with his three. Pelicans leading by 6. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Kevin, back to you.
And is all. Allie, great job. Thank you. Malone against Brunson. Malone in the post, and the layup's good off the glass. Malone's got 15 points.
Really a strong start to the game for him. Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1.
Hart outside. Right side Towns. Back to Hart. Towns, a screen on Williamson. Pocket 6. Hart kicks to Brunson. Launches a 3. And the Knicks miss again. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. On the wing, Malone. He's got 15. Pass to Maverick. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Knicks trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up,
and
take the initiative, and make something happen.
Really seizing the momentum of this game.
That made me just, ooh. Yeah. 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 Give me that poster. Oh, that felt good. Oh, that felt good. Move out the way, little boy. The real Spider-Man is here in New York City. You know, man, just wait till we get to New York, man. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I thought Trae Young was, oh boy, it's gonna be bad.
And, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 13. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. McDaniels against Hart. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Big Cat says, take that.
New Orleans leading by 11. Malone outside. After Maverick.
Hey, why did that go to Zion?
Beyond the arc. Maverick's got 5.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Hart. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Malone dishes to Williamson. After Maverick. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
These defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Robinson, that's good.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
Here's Malone. Williamson, the pass to Malone. Malone is doubled. Back to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Some nice passing by New York here.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And the Knicks making a change here. Shamit's checked in. Fears.
I hate them.
Knicks trail by 8. They've got Malone. Eve Measy is out there with Jared Allen. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Dillingham in at the 2 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's stolen by Allen. On the wing, Malone. Defended by McBride. And the basket by Malone.
We've seen McDaniels improve as a decision maker, and it shows with passes like that.
Bridges, right side. Pass to McBride. It's Robinson, high post. And the dunk by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Malone outside. Allen gets to Malone. Shot clock at 6. Porty grabs the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bridges passes to McBride. Shamet drills the three-pointer. Shamet's got 5.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And then Malone with the dunk.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Here's Malone. Pass to Nisi. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 5. Here's McBride. Bridges outside to McBride. Here's Hakwani. Defended by Nisi. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the wing. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Shoots the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks have gone 3 of 4 for the 4 here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Shamet. Defense is right there. Pass to Hakordi. From deep three-point land. And it's Shamet missing. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Malone. Where did that come from? That was beautiful. What a punch. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. New Orleans making some changes here. Mavericks checked in for Jared Allen. Williamson comes in for Yves Missi. And it's Garland in for Dillingham. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Here in the second quarter, just enough. 3.5 minutes played. Bridges outside. It's tipped. And now the Pelicans on the break. A nice shot by Maverick. And now a 9-point Pelican lead.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
On the wing, Bridges. And it's tipped. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. That shot off. Good D by Williamson.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Bridges against Malone. On the wing, Bridges misses. Pelicans leading by 9. Malone, good. Malone's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Pass to Robinson. Now, here's Bridges. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
That was a very smooth shot by Bridges. Measured that mid-range J perfect.
Malone passes to Maverick. No one covering. Maverick's got 12 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
That one falls.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Tries the spin move. Here's Malone driving inside. He gets that one. Malone's got 28 points for the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
McBride passes to Towns. Goes up on the wing. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Cowboys going to play.
Stop it.
It's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
That's some bozos.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. He was double-checking, and the game continues on.
A different look for New York. Landry Shamit's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Knicks trail by 11. Brunson scanning the floor. Down low and stolen by Williamson. On the wing, Malone. Brunson covering. That one good for 2. 30 points for Cowboy.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Stolen by McDaniels. To the inside. Here's Maverick. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Count it good. Robinson's got 6.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Williamson left side. Back to Malone. Pass to Shamet. Brunson outside. Picked him clean. And a pass breakdown for the Pelicans. And finished off by McDaniel.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 15-point game. Towns kicks to Brunson. Towns a screen on Malone. Lays it up off the glass.
Little
Malone's
baby boys.
And that's 10 straight
points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Towns looking it over. Malone with the steal. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up.
Little baby boys.
Great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Getting creative in the air, he can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fancy.
He made the
that don't belong here.
Earlier in the game. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Queens check in. And Strus is subbed in for the Candies. And then for New York, Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Landry Shamet. Here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Pass to McBride. Towns kicks to Clarkson. McBride with the ball. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off the shot. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Pelicans leading by 22. Up top, Malone. Brunson covering. A nice shot by Maverick.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Clarkson outside. Brunson against Malone. Brunson the pass to Clarkson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside shots.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside. So it works hand in glove.
Anunoby outside. Right side Towns. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Strus. Clarkson missing again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. Well, once he gets on a roll,
bombs!
Can do to slow him
Just
down.
don't belong.
Just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
105.
Shot don't belong. Get off my court.
Nice touch by Malone. A good look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Clarkson, and it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Back to Brunson. Unloads from 13. And he gets it to go. And that's
Ain't going anywhere.
here for Jalen Brunson. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Malone. And then Malone with the jam.
Little boys. Yo, little boys. Yo, little boy.
It is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that.
Brunson against Malone. Towns sets the pick for Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anunoby. Misses for 3.
You ball move.
Not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And so it's New Orleans out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
our whole defensive system right now because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck blocking it in, guys.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the New York Knicks.
Yeah, they're giving the game away. Some of it's decision-making, some of it's lack of focus.
They better wake up early in the second half, or we're going to be the ones to fall asleep. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. You can't give away games.
We shall see. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at Cowboy in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Off target with his three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside Garland. Malone sets the pick for Garland. Back to Malone. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks shooting the ball at 42%. Hart, lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hart's got his team on the board first here in the second half for New York. Malone against Brunson. Maverick passes to Malone. Here's Maverick to the wing right side. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Williamson's got 5 points so far. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. And here is Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 3 points. 7 points in the game.
Bridges showing you the range right there.
Malone against Brunson. A nice shot by Maverick.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
New York moving it around. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Maverick. Rebounded by Hart.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It's deflected. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Count it.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bridges outside. Towns the screen. Bridges kicks to Hart. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Malone finishing it off.
You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Malone against Brunson. To stop the run. Here he goes. And he converts the layup. Brunson's got 11 points.
On the drive, Brunson plays with quickness and purpose.
Here's Malone. Out left to the wing. Williamson dishes to Malone. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jalen Brunson.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. New Orleans making a switch here. Matkovich is checked in. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Slammed in by Bridges.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Fires for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Man, are you stupid? Throwing that little ass fight.
Brunson against Malone. The 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Really?
Back to Hart. Out to Bridges. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board.
Another bucket.
Thank you for giving me my coaster.
Yeah, that score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. And here's Brunson. He'll bring
How many seconds was that?
Fires from deep. And Mikal Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks.
Why are you bringing
The
the bell?
Pelicans have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And another one.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about...
Look that! Yo! Pop it. Pop your... Stared him down as he blew by him, yo. That's crazy.
He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
And what a response from these incredible fans, so in tune with the game and what he's accomplished.
He's got the franchise record for points in a playoff game. He is going off when it matters most. So for the Pelicans, Queens checked in. And Strus is subbed in for McDaniels. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. From deep, Malone throws it from outside. Malone's got 53.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You take a look at Malone, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will. And, of course, Jalen Brunson.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up. A natural lead guard. Jeremiah Fears wants to set others up first. It's a rare trade in the rookie, and there aren't a lot of guys like him.
New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And finished off by Robinson.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
For New Orleans, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
The drive by Malone. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges, right side. To the paint. And tonight he sends it right off the glass. And it's Brunson missing. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Malone, and yep, another basket.
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, G.A., the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books.
And that 57 ties him with Donovan Mitchell's bubble game back in 2020.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Malone. For New York, they've gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Pass to Robinson. Here's McBride. Trains it from beyond the arc. McBride's got 5 rebounds.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to float.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
For 3, another 3 for New York.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Queen. Now Malone. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Not even that, bro. He's like, first of all, he had to extend so he could bump off other shorty, and then
here's McBride, guarded by Malone.
get under that rim. I'll talk on YouTube just like that big shot.
Screen on Strus. Bridges misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him.
Connects again.
He has taken over this game.
And now G.A. tied for the 2nd most points in a playoff game all time.
And he's now matched the Hall of Famer Elgin Baylor with Michael Jordan's all-time record only 2 points away.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges has got 11 in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
From deep, Malone. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to McBride. They set the screen. Towns finds Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Towns. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Queen. Back to Malone. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Bridges. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals and 13 tries.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Malone in the post. Defended by McBride. Now Malone. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Here's the 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Bridges. Inside. Here's Robinson and the dunk by Robinson.
Going through the defense, Robinson flexing for the and one chance.
Jared Allen's checked in for the Pelicans. So we see the Pelicans take it.
Oh, that is so sick. He didn't put me back in. That's so sick.
A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the
For
series.
sure. Now I got to drop 60 for the. Okay. It'd be your own people's, bro. It'd be your own people's, bro. He could have put me back in for like 3 minutes to break the record.